Hey guys, what is going on? Today I'm going to be showing you a feral PvP guide in the new expansion for World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor. Now, I'm very excited about this expansion. I've been waiting quite a while for it. I'm loving it, but off to the talent points and go ahead and get started. I chose Wild Charge for my first tier. I feel like it's the most helpful out of all these. It's really just better than all these. I see a lot of ferals play different ones, but I just chose it because it's uniqueness. Cenarian Ward over Ysura's Gift. I chose Cenarian Ward. Renewal is not really viable because it's on a 2-minute cooldown, which isn't gonna let it do any goodness to you in battlegrounds or arena, really. So Typhoons, Typhoon. I chose Typhoon just because of the days. You can choose any of these. Incarnation I chose for my 4th tier. You can choose Soul of the Forest too. I just feel like Incarnation's really good because it works really well against multiple targets. You'll see that later on in a BG clip I did. I chose Mighty Bash for my 5th tier. You can choose Incapacitating Roar. I just like Mighty Bash more. Heart of the Wild is a must. Claws of Shrivala is kind of a must. There's a lot of debate over Blood Talons, but I chose Claws just cause. Glyph of Savage Roar will play a great role in your rotation. When you rake or shred while prowling, you are granted Savage Roar as if it were used with 5 combo points. It's great. There's no reason why you shouldn't have this glyph. Glyph of Cat Form increases healing done to you by 20% while in cat form. Now, this is debatable. I just chose it because I couldn't find really any other glyphs. Glyph of Rake is what you want for your 3rd. I have Glyph of Rebirth in here because I didn't want to go all the way to the auction house and get another glyph because my Hearthstone is deleted. Don't know why, no idea, but it's deleted. So you want this for your 3rd, Glyph of Rake. And then yeah, that is all for talents and glyphs. Now I'm going to head over to the training dummy and show you the 2 rotations to feral. Alright, so I'm over at the dummies. Do not forget to buff up. And now I'm going to show you the simple rotation on how to be crazy bleeds. This is the basically bleed rotation, like dotting up them. Now in Warlords of Draenor, I'm not sure if it was before Warlords of Draenor or when Warlords of Draenor dropped, but they implemented a lot of spells into like one. So, for instance, Pounce, which stunned the target when you opened up on him in stealth, is now implemented into Rake. And Shred, being stealth, increases damage by 35% and doubles critical strike chance. Damage increased by 20% against bleeding targets. Okay, so let's take that. In my 4 set, Shred critical strikes causes the target to 10% increased damage from your bleed effects. Take 10% for 6 seconds. Now let's take that too. An improved cat form that allows the use of prowl while in combat and causes Shred and Rake to function as if stealth were active. Lasts 30 seconds. Now, this increases damage by 35% and doubles critical strike chance. Damage increased by 20% against bleeding targets as well. Alright, so with all that, and Savage Roar, of course, you always want that up, 40%. Now, when you open it up with a glyph, it puts it on as a 5-point automatically, so that's 40%. Plus Tiger's Fury, which is another 15%. So, that adds up to a lot, if we get it all going. Which, it doesn't really matter if it's not all working, it's still really good, and a lot of damage put out. Alright, so, I'm not going to be able to really say all of these at the same time, because it's kind of complicated. But here we go. I start off with Tiger's Fury, Shred, Rake, Berserk, and another Shred, Rip, Shred, Rake, Shred, Ferocious Fight. Now, since I went into Incarnation with the Shred being invisible, that increased my bleeds. Now, as you see, they're ticking for quite a lot. Now, I'll show you that in BG action, and it is crazy how much damage I do. I 2v1 some people, It's kind of just a bunch of clips put together. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that now.